I thought I'd give you a view of what my nice working space looks like. I work in utter chaos because that's what impatient painters do. And as you can see, it's a hodgepodge of a lot of different paints and figures that I work on all at the same time. Some of them are relatively finished, as in these Lake Town Orman. And then you can see I've got all my equipment right here. I look online and I see these people who have these pristine working spaces, and I'm so jealous of how they do that. I can't work that way. You can see in the back that there are old giants that I'm planning on repainting. Over here is one of my nemesis. I've been working on this thing for quite a long time, not very steadily because I just don't like working on it. I do have to finish it. And then I, of course, because I'm an impatient painter, I have a whole box of almost finished, but not totally finished, figures over there. The same as right here. The same as up there. So you can see I work on a lot of stuff at the same time. Right now I'm working on 2 vignettes that I will finish and finish shortly. One of them is the burial of Thorin Oakenshield, and here's his tomb. As you can see, he's holding the Arkenstone. I decided to make his tombstone, yeah, his tombstone, and with a gold plate on it announcing his name, and having it placed on a green marble base as the dwarves and Bilbo mourn him. And that's one vignette I'm working on. The other one is clumped over here, which is Bilbo actually bringing the Arkenstone back, actually bringing it to the elves and the Lakemen warriors. And I see if I can get it. And there's Bilbo with the Arkenstone. I don't know if it's showing up, but it's it glitters. And I found glitter paint, which I loathe to use. There it is. Glitter paint only works if you put the individual glitters on the, because they're so small. It's so small, you put the glitter paint on and the goopy stuff gets there, but the glitter doesn't get there. So you have to add the individual glitters one at a time, because I did want to give it the sense that it was a shiny stone. The other ones, and then there's a lot of half-done figures back here in the back. Let's see if I can, okay, and here's one of my favorites that I really do want to finish. What happens is I start painting something that I think I like a portion of it, and this one I wanted to see if I could actually paint a Palantir that looked really good. So what I did was I painted one that, if you can see it, has the Eye of Sauron in it. And that is Aragorn holding and looking into the Palantir, connecting with Sauron through the Palantir. Yeah, I like that. I just have to finish him up and haven't done that yet. The same was with Denethor. I wasn't that crazy about doing the whole figure yet, but I did want to do a Palantir. And so this one I wanted to be different. I wanted to show more chaos in colors. Like it's taking him over, and he's struggling with holding it. So you can see that I've been working on figures. Here's a set that I haven't primed yet, and I haven't really actually cleaned up the flashing and stuff. But this is a troll at the Black Gate fighting Aragorn and a bunch of people. That's going to be next in my line of unfinished vignettes. Although these two are going to be finished very shortly. And this one will be finished within the day, hopefully. The other thing I've been working on is I was wondering what happens after the Lord of the Rings ends and the battles are all won and Sauron has been vanquished and Moria has fallen. And what do you do with all the orcs and all of the enemies of Middle-earth? I came to the conclusion that they were not being killed, And I do believe that is at least an appendix that says that they were given the land in Moria and told to stay there, and then some came out and became thieves and robbers and stuff. But I decided that after the peace came and the wars were pretty much over, that people would be interested in their past and writing the histories other than just the Lord of the Rings, and that one of the things that they would do is start archaeological digs to dig up old dragons which would have entered into mythology. And this is a dragon skull that I was working on that will be in a diorama which shows that it's being dug out by the manual labor of orcs. And I'm going to be showing that there will also be some humans working on it, presumably war prisoners or whatever, or just prisoners. And I thought that would be kind of an interesting little tidbit.